Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome to Humankind. This is a newly released 4X strategy game, a game that's been out for around about a week now, and I've been having a ton of fun playing it. I've put about 50 hours into the game so far, and I thought, hey, why not just go ahead and create a mini Let's Play on this game, because I really do have an itch to play it. However, we are going to be doing something a little bit fun. Some mods have recently been released for the game, and I thought it'd be really cool to dive in and go ahead and play on a proper map of Earth. So we're going to be using the Earth huge map, which is really cool. I'll leave a link to this down below in the description, and it's super simple to install right now. Unfortunately, there is no Steam Workshop right now, but all you have to do is go over to the link in the description, download it, then go to your documents, your Humankind folder, and then maps, and just dump it in, and then it will appear right here. So it's really cool, and I definitely recommend it. You can even see I've got a Lord of the Rings map right here as well. There's Game of Thrones maps, and there's so much more. I will also, in this series, been kind of giving you guys a good heads up and some tips and tricks that I've learned throughout this. So if maybe you've watched this video and you've never seen Humankind before, then hopefully this video will help get you started. I will be playing on the harder difficulties as well, so you'll be seeing plenty of things which should be very interesting. If you are seeing this game for the first time and you want to consider buying it, please consider jumping over to my nexus.gg link. They work directly with publishers to bring you guys completely legitimate Steam keys. I get a bit of a kickback and the developers get more of a kickback than if you buy it over on Steam, so definitely consider checking out my nexus.gg, not only for Humankind, but for all the games out there. So let's go ahead and just quickly look at the settings. So obviously we are playing on the Earth map right here. I'm going to be playing on the civilization difficulty. I've played a couple games on Empire and I've been able to win them pretty handedly, so we're going to try civilization. This is going to give the AI a ton of bonuses, which should make things pretty interesting. Play on normal pace. This is normally pretty good. The game takes, you know, roughly about 4, 5, 6 hours to complete, and we'll be going through them quite quickly. Obviously a normal map, but this is all customized because obviously we have our own custom map. Then if we go to our competitors, we have a few pretty good ones. Obviously we got my character here over on the right hand side with the Knights of St. John symbol. We have a couple characters. So the interesting thing is as well that, you know, each of these AI personalities have their own certain things. So some will be, you know, this character, for example, will be stubborn, for example, and they're going to keep their culture the entire way through the game, but they've got expert difficulty, so they're going to be having some bonuses there. They're also going to get loads of influence. That's going to be difficult one to deal with. This AI is advanced, and they have they're a turtle, so they're going to be much more defensive. So each of these personalities will be a certain way, which should be really exciting. But let's just dive into the game. There are 8 other civilizations in this game, and let's just dive in and see how we go. So one of the really exciting things about Humankind is you don't pick a civilization like in Civ 6 and other civilization games, which I guess a lot of people will probably be referring to. You know, this is very different to Civilization, but obviously shares the same core values as it is a 4X strategy game. You know, you don't actually just start off as a culture. You actually pick your cultures as you progress through the ages, and you basically have to try and do the things that culture is good at to progress to the next one, and then you pick another culture, which is a really interesting take on the 4X kind of civilization building strategy, that is for sure.
Our universe contains infinite stories, most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together, and things start to get interesting and a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. are the one who will build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind?
Hopefully to the moon and back.
New epoch. While your tribe looks to you for leadership, the weight of all those future, unborn generations also weighs upon your decisions. What sort of lives will they have?
Okay, so we are in the Neolithic era right now. We are a roaming nomadic tribe, and honestly, this is a pretty good starting area. So what we're going to go ahead and do, your first objective as a Neolithic tribe is to settle. To settle, you need to go ahead and basically collect these stars. You'll see up here in the top left hand side these little bonuses right here, and you're going to be doing that throughout the game. Obviously in the first age it's a little bit different, but as you get through the ages you'll be progressing through basically doing loads of buildings, fighting, researching technology, and all of that will be progressing your civilization to the next era. Whereas in the Neolithic we have to basically just explore the map, collect more growth, which will give us more people. They want us to go ahead and collect these sciences, which will allow us to discover more things and put down outposts. And also we can also just kill enemies, and if we hit any of these we'll get a star, and that will allow us to go up and go after the first culture. Each of these cultures can only be picked once, and obviously they're all very, very different from one another, and obviously you're going to want to pick the one that kind of suits where you are on the map. Obviously we are on the map of Earth, so depending on where we find ourselves, we're going to have to obviously kind of change our way up. So a good tip for anyone just starting out is going ahead and hitting this auto explore right off the bat. The AI has a real big tendency to go ahead and find stuff like this much better than the player does. It kind of almost, or I assume it does, just know exactly where things are right away. And yeah, look at that. We have a 21 food, 20 food right there. Not good production, but pretty good everywhere else. We've also found ourselves some animals there. There's a sanctuary right here as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to 3 turns to head over to the sanctuary, because of the hills is really eating my really eating my movement points right there. You can see up here we have 4 movement points, so it'll take us 2 turns to get there, which is it's not great, but one of the great things you can do in the early game is going ahead and raiding these sanctuaries using this ransack button. It gives you 20 food, which is basically a free pop right off the bat. And we're going to continue to head over here. We have an oasis over there. So again, another end turn. And one of the cool things is as well is like this is very much... so we're going to go up and then down probably. So see if we get any more vision. Doesn't look like it. A little bit more vision right there. And then we'll go down and we'll raid this, and that'll give us 20 food, which will give us another tribe. You can see right here, we've got 0 out of 20 food. By raiding this, it will give us another person that we can send off, and we'll collect these stars quicker. But as I was saying, it's really exciting because you're also racing against all the other civilizations, and we're playing on a harder difficulty as well. So it's pretty crazy. So we're going to go ahead and select this population. We're going to send it back to try and grab up this... try and grab up these food tiles. Oh, go this way, go this way. This is why you should only move once. Because if we can grab this food tile, we can come around here and grab this one as well. That'd be great. Whilst that's going on, we're just going to stick this person on auto-explore. Again, the AI tends to find stuff like this much better than the player does. I mean, they spawn pretty rapidly. But even still. Okay, we've got a lot of horses. I still don't know exactly where we are on Earth, but... we are looking around. There's some really good places to settle as well. Yeah, some good food provinces right here. Just grab that up. So because this is on a river right now as well, because this is on a river, we actually get 15 food for a food tile. And we know there's another one right here. So we're going to head over there and get that. And that'll give us another person as well. We also have a little decision to make. Lost souls. So we can either... go ahead and gather more tribes, or go swift and gain a little bit extra speed. We're going to go ahead and grab this. We'll welcome everyone to our party, because by doing that, we get closer to completing the growth star, which is really, really important. And then we can use them. So this army is going to go back. I'm going to obviously make sure I collect the food with this one, because that will give us another person when we get it. So I guess this army can maybe head down south a little. And we found another sanctuary. Perfect. We'll ransack that for another person. Next turn, that'll be 20 food right there. And we'll almost be good to go up right off the bat. Right off the bat, I kind of feel like I could be in the Middle East, maybe? This could be like the Middle East maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea so far. So this is exciting though, to kind of try and figure out exactly where we are. You make your way over there, grab that food. That will definitely give us another person. Boom. We can then use that another person because I believe they start off with all their movement. We can then use the extra group to then move up here and grab that science, which is great. Boom, boom, boom. You're discovering that, which is nice. And then I can use this to put down an outpost. So outposts eventually turn into cities. Yeah, they eventually turn into cities, and you're going to want to put them down. You can see, because this place has really good food, but awful production, it's going to take 9 turns to develop this. So we want to get this down as soon as possible, and that's going to cost me influence. Luckily, we have a fair amount of influence, so nothing to really worry about right now, and we'll move in there, and we'll ransack that. Yeah, we've got a lot of horses, like a lot of horses out here. That'll be a very interesting campaign. And nice, we've went ahead and got 5 people now, which is really good. More science as well. That's very good. So you got both for good stars like that. I'll take that. So yeah, you guys go ahead and get that down. It's gonna take a while to develop. That's so much food right now. We got some papyrus up there as well. Are we like in maybe Egypt maybe? And then you come over here. So we'll split these guys up, obviously up really quickly, because we want to try and just discover as much of a map as possible. So probably come down here. I mean, you go and grab that science. Very nice indeed. And that should give us, yeah, the special ability. So you get this tribe legacy whenever you get above 10 science. So whenever you get 10 of these knowledge stars, you get this amazing trait that I highly recommend you always go for. You either get Watland Dow, which is amazing. It gives you 1 industry per population. You can pick this one, which gives you more food per population, or you can go for the science one. I highly recommend either going for the production or the science one. Both really good. I think this campaign, I'm going to definitely go for this one right here. So we're going to confirm that. So now that's just on my civilization for the rest of the game, which is super amazing. We have no real good production cities around here whatsoever. Let's maybe go up here, see if we can discover something. Yeah, we really need a good production city to get down another work post, because that's going to take a while. So right now, we have the decision to go up a civilization if we want to. We are playing on the hard difficulties, so I'm probably going to be trying to take this a little bit more seriously. And I think 100% we take the Harappans. They're absolutely amazing, and they fit really well for our civilization right now. We get 1 food tile per... we get an extra food basically on everything that produces food, and we also get more food on river, which basically means if we make our city this, look how many rivers we have. It's actually disgusting, and we have rivers going, basically throughout our entire kingdom. So we will be just blowing out population out of nowhere. The question is, do we wait another turn, see if we can maybe find a few more things, or do we just grab them now? Because we're not going to be able to create a city for another 9 turns because of this. So it's not like necessarily like we're in a rush to grab them, and we could also still pick up some more stuff here if we wanted to. I mean, I feel like I don't want anyone, like the Harappans are normally gone very quickly because they are one of the better civs. And I feel like I just want to grab them, because as well as that, we also get this runner upgrade as well, which gives an extra movement point for our units. The Egyptians are really good for production if you're in like a mountainous area. This is the faction you want to pick up. Babylonians are great for food and science, especially because they give you, I believe, yeah, these astronomers' houses give you bonuses if you're next to farmers' quarters, which are like the food buildings you build. The Zhao are good as well for stability and research. And the Olmecs are good as well because they give you lots of influence as well as food, which is super nice. I mean, that's really important because you want to expand. Numidians are good for money and industry, so there's some really good ones in there. Obviously, the Mycenaeans are great for fighting, and they give you some really good stuff. But I think we're just going to grab the Harappans. We were lucky to get here first, and I think it's important that we do grab them, as it's...
the challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay.
Yeah, I think it's important that we grab the Harappans.
Certainly had markets. They left few remains. Please show us what they might have done.
Because, again, it will give us loads of room to scout everywhere so we can find some better places to settle. You can see, oh my god, we just got so much food places. Look at all the food places we have everywhere. Yeah, this is going to be insane. So let's just scout our way out here. We've got some really good resources. I did see that little discovery thing. So now that we've moved into the next era, we no longer... I'm just really curious where we are as well. We must be like... Yeah, we're in Africa. We're in Egypt. Yeah, this is the Nile. Yeah. I thought we could be. I was close to a Saudi Arabia. So we're in the north of Africa. This has to be the Nile, right? I mean, obviously, this is going into Saudi Arabia. Okay, good. Interesting. And we've met another player as well. Okay. So we know there's another player over there. So we're going to want to obviously try and cut him off. We don't want him to steal any technology that obviously we want. So obviously, to scout over here a little bit, we should be hitting the sea. Oh, we found a wonder as well. Where was it? Oh, right here. We got the desert. So we're going to want to try and capture this because this gives us, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, this gives us 5 influence, 10 stability if we have an outpost here, and also 10 money. So it's great to bring into your kingdom as soon as you can. So yeah, building an outpost there is probably going to be a good idea just early on, just so we can start getting the extra influence, which will then allow us to get more stuff. And let's start scouting out here. We're going to basically want to just try and discover as much as we can. And we can do that, luckily, because we do have the Harappans, and we move very, very fast. Yeah, we move very fast indeed. So I'm going to be wanting to... Oh, there's a little battle up there, which we can take a look at. Is there nowhere I can put that? We really need good industry, because we just have food, obviously, in the Nile. We don't have amazing industry right now. So we've got a little bit of a battle here. So battles work pretty interestingly in this game. I don't know what we're fighting. We'll menu battle it just so you guys can see it, though. Battles work pretty interestingly, and they can get pretty crazy in the late game. When you have plenty of units. Basically, this is just a one-on-one right now, so it's really simple. But when you get like big... Oh my god, I almost took my flag as well. That would have been scary. Also getting some gold from that. But yeah, battles can get pretty big as you progress through the game. Let's go grab that. Perfect. It's going to give us some gold. Unfortunately, I was kind of looking for some influence right there. Yeah, so we are definitely in the north right now. Any good industry places up here? Yeah, you can see nothing's really giving us good industry. I wonder if we go into like Arabia... if that's going to help us out a bit. And then, yeah, maybe we can pick up one here. We'll use the river, obviously. And, yeah, is there anywhere good we can stick one? I mean, that's not a bad one, honestly. We have to go all the way around, though. Oh, God. So, anyway, there must be a better place here. Like a 10. I mean, that's 11-8, which is nice. 11-10. Let's go ahead and build an outpost right there. And then we'll combine it into... We'll probably make this into our capital because it's really good for food. And then we'll go ahead and use this. And then we'll take advantage of that wonder. Perfect. Okay. The good thing is as well, because this is Earth, we can have a very good idea about exactly how the campaign map is going to go. So let's continue to scout out. Obviously, I want to discover this person as well. See how they're doing. You can also see here as well, I'm the only person. We'll also kill this bear as well. We can just auto-resolve this battle. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. But you can also see right here how the other factions are doing. And honestly, I'm the only one who have gone up right now. Really? I would have assumed they would have blitzed forward. Unfortunately, we can't research anything. Why? Whoa. Why is the tech bugged? Yeah, it's going to take forever. I must have had some leftover science. Yeah, I must have had some leftover science. Okay. Because I don't have a city yet. I didn't realize I must have got some, science from some, like, special events or something. I was like, whoa, why can't I just research everything? That's kind of crazy. But yeah, then I realized that it must have been that. Because, yeah, I can't actually do any science right now until... We can get here as well. Perfect. Let's go take that on as well. I can't do any science until I go ahead and... stop anything from spawning until I go ahead and forge a city, which is going to be a little longer because obviously we've picked a very bad place to start our civilization for production, which is, is what it is. It's fine. So we'll raid that again. We want to get rid of these layers because eventually they'll spawn into scarier things which we don't really want to mess around with. You can also notice as well, not something I haven't mentioned, is that every place on the map is split up by territory. So by putting an outpost down, I claim everything within this territory. Unlike Civilization, where you go ahead and you basically build out from a set point and your borders expand as you do that, you basically build an outpost. By building an outpost, you claim that territory right away. So nice. So we have to bring both of them in. And then with the territories, you then bring them territories into one settlement to combine their production, which is really nice. So we've got coffee down there as well, which is really useful. We've got lots of money, which is good already. We'll send you this way. There's lots of resources up here, lots of dye. And these strategic resources are very important to pick up because they give you really good bonuses. Just by having dye in my empire, so owning this resource, I get 5 production in all my cities as well as stability. Stability is super important. So let this person just explore now, go on his merry way. We got people everywhere else. Again, I really do want to discover this person because I want to see what type of culture they pick because someone has already picked. Yeah, there's someone over here. I don't even know exactly where they picked up though. Someone has picked a civilization though. I think it's for Mycenaeans. Yeah, actually a bunch of people have picked up. Whose culture's up? So we've got... This is the next one. I don't want to see this one. I still want to see the current one. Is there a way to go back and see that? I guess not. See who's who right now. We can see them down here. Someone has picked the Mycenaeans, so we want to avoid them. Obviously, they're a very warlike culture, and we're getting population as well. So even as an outpost as well, you do gain civilization and stuff, which is good. But obviously, we want to get to that point where these outposts are built so that we can then immediately, yeah, everybody's going up now. Interesting. You can see right here as well, they've gone from 1 star to getting all the other ones. So as we go up to the next era, we want to basically collect all of these stars right here. Our main one, because we picked the Harappans, their main focus of going up an age is food and growing population. So we get more of this fame, and fame's going to be very important later on. That's how you win the game. Even if you end up completing the final mission of the game, there's several ways to win. Whoever has the most fame at the end of it is going to be the guys who win. So not necessarily it's a person who finishes the game first, it's whoever has the most fame, and you gain fame by completing these stars and doing other various deeds and other stuff like that. And obviously we gain the most fame. You can see we get 150 for this one, but we only get 100 for the others. So we want to really focus on getting this population. So you get, this is for having population, this is for claiming territories, this is for gaining influence, this is obviously for building outposts and buildings, this is for killing units, researching tech, and obviously gaining money. So yeah, we're going to want to do that. But we don't need to get all of them to go up the next stage. It's a real nice little decision of whether or not you plan on going up. And oh, there's another faction here as well. We're pretty pinned in here in Africa. Luckily, we can win this battle again. And it's good to fight these battles out because they just give you some good money to begin the game. We want to also probably get rid of that as well if we can. Yeah, you just go ahead and go on auto explore as well. Just go and explore. Yeah, Numidians have gone off as well. We do want to make sure that we are capturing territory though. So I'm probably going to go and stick an outpost up here. When we have enough influence. We're getting 5 influence right now. In 2 turns, we can put down a city. Because it does seem like there is another player here. So I want to make sure I grab this territory so they can't come in. It is imperative that you go ahead and grab territory as quickly as possible in this game. Because the AI will absolutely love to do it. Unfortunately, it's going to cost us 60 influence to do that. And we're not making much right now because we don't have a city. So they must be down here somewhere, right? Yeah, there you go. So that's for Numidians. Numidians are actually pretty decent. They're not like super aggressive. So that's good. Yeah, we'll avoid them. But obviously we're going to want to try and just get this as soon as possible. How's it going, Numidians? We can also do some trade with them right off the bat. Maybe trade some luxury goods. They'll say no for now. That's fine. I mean, in early war, I'm not opposed to. That is for sure. I mean, you're going to go on auto explore there, and you're going to go auto explore over there. Cool. Yeah, I definitely think that, like, we're going to just let this person sleep as well, because I want to basically just build here as soon as I have enough influence to do so. And yeah, we have a crisis because they refused me. And then next turn, we finally get our city. I mean, it's one of the downsides of picking a super rich food province is that you just end up, obviously, in a situation where it takes forever to build your city, but boom, we can now forge our first city, which is amazing. And you can see immediately we are getting way more influence, doubled our influence, which is nice. And we can go ahead and build this right away, a pottery workshop. So we have districts right here, which just give you a big food boost. 15 food is absolutely crazy. So that can give you a big food boost right away. And we obviously have our special building as well, which will be amazing. We'll get that down. But we definitely want to try and build this pottery stuff. So this stuff costs you stability, which you can find right here. As stability drains, basically the more stuff you attach to this settlement, the more like of these districts you build, your stability drops down, your cities work worse. Whereas infrastructure doesn't cost you. They're just like flat bonuses you get through technology and other interesting stuff like that. So we're going to grab out the pottery workshop. I'm actually going to spend my money. You can also just buy stuff in this to auto complete it, and we have some money from raiding all them like layers and stuff, so we're gonna grab that, I think, just so we start getting that influence really quickly. I mean, production would be nice. But let's go ahead and just grab that. Let's get our special building down. It can take us 9 turns, but again, we can just end up buying it at some point. And we have population growing fairly quickly as well, which is nice. As soon as we get that influence tick, I'm going to probably attach this, because that's going to be another 11 industry into our settlement, which is great. So yeah, you spend influence to attach other outposts into your city, and that's a good boost. Obviously, it's going to mean it's going to take us a little bit longer to obviously forge it out. Oh, can we do one here now? Oh, we can. Nice. It's cheap because we have a city here. Perfect. So we'll grab that up. That should block the Numidians from getting to me, which is really important. And then we can start to expand elsewhere, whether it's out here or if it's down in the south as well. We'll have to obviously think about that. And we'll send this guy off when he, we'll send this guy off here as well. I mean, grabbing a settlement over into Turkey wouldn't be a bad idea. It's probably very good production over here. So we might have to do that. And I want to trade luxuries now. I mean, I offered you guys luxuries last turn, and you guys threw it back in my face. But let's go ahead and end our turn again. Let people move around. And yeah, our first city is on the way. We now have it. We don't have enough influence. We spent it already, right? Yeah. And we also met these guys. We still haven't found them yet, but that's fine. Are they still? They might still be in the Neolithic era. Yeah, they are. They're still in the Neolithic era. You can see they've only got 1 star, which is kind of good for us, honestly. Oh god, Turkey is tiny. Turkey is so small on this map. I guess that's Europe into there. Interesting. Very funny indeed. All right, cool. Well, our first bet. Do we just leave these guys here now? Where'd be the next place to drop a good outpost? The annoying thing is, it doesn't actually show you where is a good place to drop an outpost. Oh, there's a sanctuary there. Definitely want to get rid of these. We don't want any barbarians spawning for us if we can help it. Let's move out there.
You've met the Mycenaeans.
Oh, Mycenaeans where? Hello. Mycenaeans are not good. Oh, they're up here in the north and they attacked me, which is fine. We'll just retreat. So battles like this happen all the time. It's just like, you know, kind of like skirmishes and stuff. So the Mycenaeans, God, we are pretty packed in them, right? There's a player in Europe as well. I guess Europe is probably going to be quite small. Yeah, interesting. There's the rest of Africa. So basically, I guess what we want to do is we just want to like expand out here. Stop this guy from really doing much. And moving on from there, nice. We've got 60 gold as well. My auto explorers are going off and getting me some decent money, which we can then use to invest back into our settlement. Let's go ahead and attach this settlement now. You can see my industry bumps up pretty massively. And now we can start thinking about building it. Oh, it's still really bad for influence and stuff. But we should now start getting this as a bonus. Yeah, next turn, I think this will come into play and we'll start getting more stability. We'll start getting more influence and more money. So we end the turn. Yeah, you can immediately see. Yeah, there you go. There you go. This all pops up now. So because we've claimed this culture, we're now getting 5 more influence from the desert and also 10 more gold. Where's our gold? Should be, oh, it's money. Yeah, I don't even know where our gold is. We're also going to take this population off of money. Money's nice, but it's not that important. I'd rather have my settlements building a little bit quicker. You can see we shaved off an entire turn right there by doing that, which is actually really important. So yeah, we've raided that, which is good. And there's also some deer and stuff. We could just go kill these guys. Again, it's a little bit of money. No reason not to, really. We don't need to fight them battles this early on. So yeah, now we need to start looking at like getting some resources. The copper would be good. So would the dye though. So I might try and get a settlement built up here once I've combined this in. Maybe another city also wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, Mycenaeans, will trade with them as well. Luxuries, try and get some resources in. I assume you can't then go into other territory. Can we like escape through here? I don't think we can get through here now. I think we are pretty... Oh god, there's Mycenaeans. They're chasing me to the ends of the earth. Yeah, we're just dead. Okay, that's unfortunate. But it's what it is. No need to fight them. We definitely would not win. I'll get some war support against us as well. Which again is not great. Okay, I mean, that's fine. We've got a sanctuary there. We'll go ahead and turn that off and we'll get that next term. Yeah, I kind of need some more production. I mean, we've got some good production maybe down here in the south. Yeah, so maybe we'll send this... it's either getting this dye into our empire early. Or moving in. Because you just have to be careful. You have to be careful not like to let the AI just overrun you. Again, we are playing on the second hardest difficulty right now, so... It could quite easily run away. Obviously, this is a very good area down here. Lots of forests, obviously, in, like towards the Congo and stuff. And also amazing river. I mean, this would probably be a perfect place for us to go. And great, we've now got horses unlocked. So we can go ahead and get animal husbandry, which gives us food per horses. And allows us to really pump off. We've also gone ahead and gained the new civics. I believe you gain these civics. Again, when I was first playing, I had no idea how to gain these. And sometimes my opponent I was playing multiplayer with would just get like all of these. And they give you such good bonuses. I don't exactly know how you get all of them, but I believe you get these first ones by going ahead and getting 8 population in your cities or maybe in your empire. I can't remember exactly what one it is. But I believe whenever you have 8 people, then these fire. They cost you a little bit of influence, but they're 100% worth getting. So we can grab this one, which will give us 5 extra influence every turn, which is huge. Adds up over 100 turns. That's, 5,000 influence, which is pretty goddamn crazy. And it also boosts us a bit closer as well over to the progressive section, which gives us a little bit more science as well. The other side gives you a bit more faith, but I'd rather have that. So we'll grab that, and then over on this side, we can go back to the center, which is worth it because, yeah, 50% cheaper outpost is huge. It's like from 80 influence down to 40. Like, that's amazing. So we're going to grab that. And you can change them later on as well. So all of a sudden, to go ahead and build another outpost out here, it's going to cost us 15 influence rather than 30. Like, that adds up, and that is really, really good. Again, I wouldn't mind getting one down here as well if we can. Like, in this forest area, that'd be pretty insane. Crazy production. And when we combine it to like a place like up here or something, oh, that'd be really, really good. Yeah, we're gonna just continue to explore a little bit up here, just make sure we kind of discover everything. Like, maybe sticking an outpost like, yeah, I don't know. Let's discover down here, because this could be a really good second city down in the south of Africa. Could be really, really good. And we're gonna go ahead and take another person off money and probably stick them over on food. And we'll auto-complete this for 29 gold for an extra turn of production. It's really big. And that'll allow us to, get a little bit more food in every single turn. And now if we build extra food on that, you can see it's really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and build on this horse, get that horse resource in, because it really is a big help to go ahead and get that early on. And we've got a new tech to go ahead and build. So we can choose to get carpentry, which would be pretty good. Lumberyard is very nice, especially for these forested places in the south if we do settle down there. And I think that is what we're going to pick up early on in the game. So one of the bad things, I guess one of the downsides for the Harappans, the culture we're playing.
They're impressive, the Egyptians.
Oh, we met the Egyptians as well. Is that them? Oh, they picked the Egyptians. Interesting. Okay. So they'll be producing like crazy. It's honestly not a bad thing. They've got some good buildings here. But yeah, one of the downsides as the Harappans is definitely that we don't really have a good military unit. And how much? So it costs us. So next turn we should be able to maybe claim this territory down here, or at least one of these territories. I think claiming like here would be amazing. With all this forest we can clear out and move. And that'll be amazing. And the great thing is about being down here in the south as well is I assume America is uncolonized. One of the cool things about Humankind is that they have... Oh, nice, we've got religion as well. One of the cool things about Humankind is they have a setting in the game called the New World. Normally, when you're not playing on a custom map like this, you have this big old continent that's completely uncolonized, and it's really a race to see who can get there first because it is resource rich and it's untainted by every other player. So I assume America and probably South America is left uncolonized, and we're pretty much in China and Asia, India, etc. So now we get to choose for our religion. Do we want the more territory or do we want the population? And we're going to pick population because we are the Harappans. We're going to be pumping out people from our civilization. So we're going to grab that. We want to have basically more growth from our population if possible. And yeah, I mean, there's some good places here. Definitely is. But we're going to explore some more down there. As I said, I wouldn't mind getting that second city up and running whenever we give a chance to. And then next turn this is done. We're going to spend that 58 gold, just get that done. We can also now build a stone ring as well, like a holy site, which honestly is not bad. We could get this down as well, which we're probably going to do. Just really boost, the extra food there. It's going to cost us stability, but we have plenty of that. And we want to get this building down as much as we can in the early game as well, because it really does give you some big boosts. And we have some... We're pleasant with the Numidians, which is fine with me. Again, I wouldn't mind making the Numidians maybe into an allied. Maybe try and see if we can get a non-aggression with them. And yeah, everyone's going up now into this era. Yeah, nice. A non-aggression pact with the Numidians. It's going to mean our right-hand side is nice and safe. And we can focus on maybe ganging up on the Egyptians, which would be an idea. Mycenaeans as well. They're hesitant. Oh, sorry, these are the Egyptians. Yeah, we've just met, sorry. Now that they've gone up. Yeah, these guys maybe go up north. Maybe see if we can go into Spain. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, can we get an outpost down here? Probably can't afford it, right? Yeah, I mean, that's a 11, 16. There's some really good places we can drop an outpost. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably our best, right? 11 food, 16 industry. That is really good. Especially if we can then get the... 18 food, 24 food. Oh my god, that's insane. Yeah, if we can get the special building... Oh, so many good places down here, yeah. Well, let's definitely do that. Where was it? If we can get... So it's right here, yeah? That's the best place for sure. Oh, 15? 16? Yeah, definitely there. 15, 16. That's an amazing city. Really, really good spot. So if we can then combine it with like a region up here that has 20 food, or somewhere down here that has more industry, or like, yeah, we combine it here, this city will be pumping. Obviously, we're going to have to say our influence to do that, but that's fine. And we also did just see there was a special thing there, so we'll grab that. You guys have, so the Egyptians want to trade luxuries, sure. I wouldn't mind doing that. It will give them some bonuses as well, but not the end of the world. And the Numidians want to trade everything. They'll probably want to buy my horses. I'll take that. Over here, we have the Keepers of the Creed. We'll let everybody, we'll push R towards a bit more progression, and we'll let everybody be our religious icons. We still don't have enough for that yet. We're building this, which is good. Yeah, I would like to combine this in at some point, get that papyrus unlocked. Would not be a bad idea. And then we'll explore out here. Obviously, as well, we need to be careful, because as soon as players unlock, like, sea travel as well, they're going to start to, you know, exploit that. So we'll retreat out here. We might as well grab this as well. But yeah, the Egyptians are going to be expanding quite quickly now. So we're going to have to be careful. We don't want them stealing our land. And obviously, as I was saying as well, it's like as soon as players start getting sea travel, they're going to be coming over here as well. Okay, barbarians have spawned down here. Interesting. Is that like a proper barbarian tribe? I think it is. We might have to get some military units down here as well. So grab that up. This will be able to make into an outpost next turn. And we can't combine that yet anyway. Again, don't quite need the money. Again, money is nice, but I'd rather have the industry to start pumping back a little bit quicker. I mean, actually, more food would be bad as well. Yeah, let's do that. Get more people right off the bat. That gave me a bit more money as well. Yeah, we got loads of cash here, which is really good. Also, really money to try and grab these dyes as well. They give you so many good bonuses early on in the game. So nice. We can now, yes, we need 160 influence to get that into a city. So we're probably going to wait, hold off on that. Some more money there as well, which is good. Oh, definitely want to stop this. We definitely want to stop this from being a bandit camp. So we're going to raid that immediately before that does get spawned in, because that would not be good. Continue to explore down here. Nice. We're getting some research and some more influence. That's good. And we got the woodcutting thing. So yeah, if we end up building... this one right here, the lumberyard, it gives you +1 industry and +1 industry on forest and woodland. Look how much forest and woodland we have. A lot. You know? So that will give us like 15 extra industry, which will just allow us to pump here. I'm probably going to save up my... I'm probably going to save up my influence and just get this into a city early on rather than claiming more territory. Generally, you do want to try and claim more territory whenever you can before the AI does. I don't know. I think it's probably worth it. I mean, maybe grabbing this one isn't a bad idea just to get that die up and running early. But I don't know. I think getting that another city up like really, really quickly would just not be a bad idea. Could come back to bite me. Let's grab city defense. Getting our normal soldiers upgraded to warriors is a good idea. And we do have some aggressive tribes down here as well, which we do need to be a little bit careful of. Could dump down another city. Obviously, we're not going to. We're saving up that influence. Got some hardwood down here. This gives us industry on main plaza. That's really good, actually. And also on the administration center as well as more stability. Yeah, getting that hardwood is actually a really good idea. We'll head over here, though, for now. There's a mammoth in my way. That's fine. There's more horses up here as well, which is good. Yeah, maybe I'll head up north and actually try and get another, like, outpost up here. Kind of almost ignore the south, because I don't think anyone else has spawned down here, so honestly isn't a bad idea. Let's just head back home for now. Again, I am kind of being a little bit slow. Yeah, some good industry here as well. I'm kind of being a little bit slow when it comes to claiming territory right now. But because I've blocked off the Numidians and the Egyptians are being quite slow themselves, I don't feel in a super rush. And we can also just go to war with them as well if we do need to. Again, this would be a good industry. 18 industry down here. 70 though. That should be a lot quicker. Yeah, one more turn, right? One more turn, and when we can... Yeah, one more turn and we can make this into a city, and then this will be much cheaper to grab. And we'll probably grab this up and just have 7 and 8. God, this bottom city is going to be amazing. Really good starting bonuses. We also have this being built now as well. That's really good. So let's probably go ahead and grab up animal husbandry right now. Industry, or 11 industry would be nice as well. Stability is still fine. Do that. Yeah, let's grab that up. It's going to take us 5 turns to build that industry maker's quarter. That's going to be really good. Oh, we also have a new thing as well. Independent people. Let's go. I want to save my influence. I don't want to spend that yet, so we're not going to take that because I want to go ahead and do this. And that's going to cost all of our influence. So, boom. We've now done that. And then this should be really cheap now. Yeah, 20 influence because it's right next to a city. Perfect. Hopefully that's kind of giving you guys some good ideas about what to do. And we're going to want to obviously grab the food. Food is not going to be good early. I mean, this is going to be an industry-based settlement, right? So let's grab that just for more influence. We'll automatically buy that as we actually do have a lot of money. And screw it. We're going to grab this up. It's going to be 6 food. It's not going to be a lot, but it might be able to be useful elsewhere. So let's just do that. Why not? And we'll just buy that automatically as well. Why not? And then at least that way we can build out some good food. We're going to always need food here, right? And I guess a maker's quarter is going to be that important. Let's just start working on that lumberyard right away. So we actually do kind of more so need a good food place.
I think you might find this.
I'm going to refuse this for now because it's going to give them some war support. But they're not going to declare war on me. We're on aggression. I don't want them running through my lands and just taking up all my territory. So we have a few more guys as well. Now we can start to obviously conquer land. Obviously getting as much land as possible is going to be very important. Just like spam creating outposts is going to be huge. Yeah, you can stay there because I'm probably going to build an outpost here next turn. I mean, you guys head south a little bit. If you can. Oh, there's gems down here as well. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is going to be maybe we'll get another city like at the bottom in South Africa. We know there's a discovery down here. Good, gave us some research and also influence. Influence is so key. And nice, we gained another research star as well. So we've got a star in population. So we've already got one of them, which is nice. And we also gained research because of that as well. And I mean, money-wise as well, we are gaining some cash. Like, honestly, building early in the early game is really good when it comes to getting that wonder. Yeah, I think 7 is going to be our best food. 18 population. Perfect. Boom. We'll grab that. And then you just head south. Or is there... Well, we kind of want to try and grab, like, a good food place up here as well. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're going to need to get some soldiers up here as well. Then barbarians are going to be very annoying. They might even come and raid this settlement and make it all worth nothing. Stability on cities, faith on cities, or learning science. The extra science would not be bad in the early game. I also love just spamming faith, though, especially as that happens. You can really take on and level up faith in the early game, especially when we're bored with someone already. Like, getting them to be our religion is pretty important, so we're going to grab that up, I think. And yeah, let's also go ahead. So next turn, I think we'll also grab this. We're making 40 influence, which is huge. Obviously, the more influence we have, the more cities you can put down, and it kind of just spirals in from there. There's no real good place to put down an outpost here, and this place is very derelict. But we do obviously want to stop them. I mean, I definitely want to come and claim this. Yeah, let's come down south. We'll claim this, because I want to eventually combine it into this area, because this place needs food, so we'll probably obviously have to grab this and this, and then that'll be that settlement set up quite nicely. Let's also grab irrigation, that gives us more food. Oh, this is quite nice as well. Stoneworks is good, and you can also spend in population as well. I'm going to grab irrigation, though, because you gain the flood irrigation, which is good. And that gives you, that's an infrastructure building. It gives you more food on rivers, which is, you know, we are on the Nile, so it makes sense. I am very nervous about these guys destroying this, and there's nothing I can do about it. Run. Yeah, you guys just run. Please don't destroy my outpost. Please don't destroy my outpost. They're just sitting there right now. They could definitely go after that. We're going to have to build some troops here whenever we can to stop that. Yeah, we're definitely going to come in here and grab this before the AI does. It's going to take 14 turns to build, so it's going to take a while, but we're just getting that outpost down is pretty important. And then, yeah, next turn we grab this up, which is fine. Have we not got calendar yet? We have got calendar, so why can't we build on the papyrus? Or have we already built? We must have already built on it, right? Yeah, we must have. Okay, well, that Maker's Quarter is done in 3 turns, which is good, and will be boosted when we do get our next building. You guys are scouting down here in the south, which is fine. Yeah, just kind of discover the rest of the south. You go and grab that up. And maybe we'll look for a good place for our next city, or combine that up here. Just to give this a big boost. Again, you can see our production is just going through the roof, which is nice. Again, we don't really have any good food places, but if we combine this region and then into this region, that will give us all the food we ever wanted from that place, which is great. And we can also combine down here as well. We are touching down here. And this will also give us gems and give us some good food down here. So maybe instead of going north, like maybe we can make this into a city and expand out leftwards. Also could be a really good idea. Either way, you probably come back north now. I'm going to have to try and probably grab this territory next as well. Yeah, seems good. I mean, we've been in a very good spot this entire campaign, I'm not going to lie. The fact that we've been able to grab the Harappans and we were on the Nile is, yeah, pretty spectacular, I'm not going to lie. We can probably afford to complete... No, we can't afford to complete that, but this Maker's Quarters, yeah, 16... Nice, we'll grab that up. And nice, we're getting another error star. That is really, really good. Perfect. And then we can find... Oh, we still can't connect this yet. Yeah, so the more settlements you have, the more districts you have connected, it costs more influence to add. Which is always interesting. Yeah, I think I'm going to go up here and I want to try and... I mean, they're not touching this yet, so we're in no rush. Obviously, I really want to combine this one in because it's a bunch more food, more population, and more industry. Which is always nice. And obviously then we get the papyrus in as well. Which again is nice into our... Oh, we actually already have that claimed. Nice. We're getting the dye is really good. More industry is huge. Especially on the city that doesn't necessarily have as much industry. Okay, interesting. So I might send... Yeah, we might send some people... Okay, so we can probably get another city down here at some point. That's a really good starting spot for a city. And as I said, I might come like over here maybe. I mean, yeah, no... I mean, it's okay. It's nothing special. Nothing crazy up here. But getting another horse would be good. And then just obviously moving over and taking the gemstones and other stuff like that. Not be bad. Yeah, I mean, there's some okay food stuff here. We'll keep on exploring and find out. Oh, nice. Our main city is now going to be completed. So we'll obviously move in. And we're up to now 52 industry, which is really good. That makes another person spawn in 2 turns instead of 3, so it's always a good idea to constantly look at your civilization if you're really trying to min-max, because if I go ahead and build an animal husbandry here, I may be like, oh, will it cut a turn off? No, that won't, so there's no point really putting a person there, but I'll actually get another pop right away if I stick it here in 2 turns instead of 3. That's an extra turn, and it's all about these small efficiencies, about saving time, so we're going to go ahead and grab that up. And then if we can, next time we'll be able to combine that, which is good. There's a battle going on? Oh, the Egyptians are skirmishing me. I'm stuck. No. That's not good. Yeah, we're dead, unfortunately, over here. I don't think there's anything I can do now. We'll just auto-resolve that, unfortunately. We could have fought it, but it's just not really worth it. I'm not on the high ground or anything. Cool, we'll grab a 60 gold from that. That is very nice. I'll take that. So we have a game of prophecy. We can overlook, lose a bit of stability, and move down to the left. I mean, we want to go more progression, so we'll lose some stability. We'll overlook for now, because stability is not really an issue anywhere. And we'll finally attach this. You can see it immediately gives us tons more people. My God. I guess because it was on a river. That's why. And we'll get that that's the special Harappan building down. That obviously gives us more food and also food for adjacent farmers' quarters. So when we build food here, it'll give us even more. Like, look at that, 18 food there. And these buildings stick around for the entire game. So just getting them built early is really important. And we can also build on this lumberyard. You'll see our industry jump from 41 to 50. That's pretty good. We might as well get these down just because they're our special building, I guess, right? There you go, there's South Africa here. Yeah, there's some good buildings here. Can't believe there's not better food here, I guess. But yeah, that's probably going to be the best spot. And it was also combined. Like, we could connect this up as well and just take all of its regions. I mean, this is not a bad region to grab, right? That would give us 10 food and more industry. But it doesn't give us, like, I want to really try and utilize these, these food places if we can. But there's not really anywhere good we can and connect up. So I guess we will just build that. You know, that is the best place there. So let's just go build another work post there. You discovered down there, which is fine. Okay, well, that's all of Africa pretty much discovered right now, which is nice. The Numidians want to share maps, sure.
No doubt this independent people possess sufficient...
So they've moved over here. We've got a bunch more people. So Babylon, the Babylonians, I don't know who this is. The Olmecs over here. Over in, what was it, India. So over in China, we have 2 people. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we can make a good alliance out of that. So yeah, I guess, should we just build that there? Or just get some more industry done right away? Let's get some more industry. Let's get the animal husbandry done. Because if we can go ahead and claim like these horses as well, that'll give us a nice little boost. Let's grab fishing as well. We have a few settlements on the coast, obviously. And fishing does give you a lot of food as well. So we want to try and utilize that if we can. So let's grab that up. We gain another error star as well. Perfect. Fuck, they're raiding me. They're going to destroy this, and there's not really much I can do about it right now. Guess we'll grab this as well. Just grab, like, maybe we'll make another city down here. Yeah, that's really bad. We're about to lose all that influence. I guess we're going to have to build some units. Not that we really have much, and they do take too long to go. I guess we're just going to have to suck it up. There's not really much we can do, and also obviously want to build something here as well. Obviously claim this die, get that in my empire as soon as possible. Yeah, I mean, we're going to lose this. Nothing I can do about it. That's just barbarians be barbarian, you know? Okay, so we've got outposts in the south. So we've claimed basically all this territory. Let's head north now. Because we're going to need to start grabbing up some stuff here. Obviously, we're going to have to claim that back as well. And yeah, I think building an army is going to be really important. Building an army is going to be probably our next step. Yep. I mean, to be fair, though, this guy could just come down here, conquer all of this. Then this takes that, and maybe we make this into a city and conquer around here. Not be a bad idea. Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time for us to go build another army. I mean, I guess if we have enough influence, we'll try and grab this up as well. You go towards that. Oh, nice. Look, I love the runners, man. They just move so fast. And yeah, it's just so good. Yeah, I guess we'll try and build like a city around this oasis or something. And then we have this. We'll grab up bronze working for sure. Start getting some spearmen, some better soldiers. Because yeah, clearing out these people can be pretty important. Nice, another error star unlocked for money. We are pumping through these errors very nicely. And they're going to destroy that in 2 turns. Maybe I can get up there and bait. Oh, God, fuck. I ran right into them. Oh, no. Barbarians everywhere. It's actually a bear. Insta that. Kill the bear. And yeah, let's not run into the... Oh, they're actually peaceful, which is good.
Independent people be an ally or an enemy?
Where are they?
Or a blessing?
Here, maybe?
May not be in their hands.
Yeah, they must be here. At least these guys are friendly, whereas these guys are aggressive. So these guys will go out and hump my land, whereas the other guys will be a lot more passive. Let's grab that. It's a bit more food, and we'll also put another person there as well. Because, yeah, this place really likes food right now, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we need to tie it up to, like, a good forest province, which, honestly, this would be amazing. I'm going to try and bait them out. So it's 2 turns. If I can get like a civilization like here, maybe. Like hopefully then they'll chase me. And not go... Yeah, so I think I did manage to bait them out. And we just retreat. And they just go back for 1 turn. Oh no, maybe I should just sacrifice. Can these guys get here? I think they're going to do it. Because maybe if I just sacrifice a unit, it'd be worth it. Yeah, we're going to have to build some military. Right away, I think. So as soon as this granary's done, military it is. And yeah, you guys have to get a place down here. I mean, there's nowhere really good. Just build on that. I mean, this place isn't necessarily about bringing... I probably will never bring this place into my empire. We just want to hold it. We just want to basically stop the AI from getting it. And then you can head down south, I guess. And you just build an outpost like down here, connect up these territories, get the copper in my empire, and so on and so on. Yeah. Oh, and this is actually a really good food province. Okay, this would actually be great to bring into this one. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And we'll grab up. What do we want now on our? So masonry is really good because you can get this stoneworks, which is really good for mountain ranges to give you more industry. Writing's also really good as well. Cheaper laws, which is good. Sailing's also great as well because you can start getting some ships out and discovering land, which is pretty important. Roads is actually amazing because it basically allows you to move so much further along your territory and outposts. So we're going to grab that up. Yeah, roads are really, really good. They just allow you to traverse your empire so much faster. It's actually crazy. Nice, we're getting another error star. What in? So money just went up. Industry, I guess influence, and our science is pumping. I was get another point there as well. Are we, yeah, so the Numidians are already gone up, or can go up. Obviously, the aim of the game, though, is to get as much fame as possible. So, again, you can see the Numidians have all the stars they need, but they're going to continue to complete more, so they get more fame. We're second right now, which, honestly, in the early game is not bad. The AI tends to win really well in the early game, and very poorly in the late game. But, yeah, let's definitely get an outpost here. Take 10 turns. I'm going to say screw it, because I need to get this in my land as soon as possible. We're going to just lose out on a bit of farming, because I need to get this built, and then I need to get my special building built as soon as possible over there. Yeah, and they destroyed it. The absolute fuckers, man. Sometimes, yeah, they ransacked that. Okay, definitely war it is. We also have a special ability as well. So for 95 influence, we can click this, and we'll gain population from the surrounding outposts. Unfortunately, not too many. I imagine up here, we'll get way more. We're only getting 2, really. We'll steal, like, 1 from Kerma. And that's it. Maybe once this is built, we can steal a few more. It's a really strong ability you get. And it's different depending on what type of faction you are. Another battle going on? Yeah, down here. And oh, God, they've got me. Yeah, this is really bad. I've lost all of my runners, which are great for scouting and putting down outposts and stuff. And there you go. They've built up there. And they're going to probably come and raid this, aren't they? Yeah, they're going to come and raid this. Could I make this into a city? No, there's no way. No way. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I've been mugged off. We can do those. We can spend a bit of influence and get dye into our kingdom by doing this. This is really recommended because you can make some crazy, like, you can make loads of food and stuff by doing this early on and spending influence if you have enough of it. And I'm going to do that. That's going to give us dye into our empire. And then I don't have to spend time building it either. And all of a sudden, I've got extra force ability and also 5 industry everywhere. Pretty good. Spend to build that. Done. Perfect. Can't attach anything else to the kingdom right now. So we don't have many. Yeah, we have like no forest in the north, so there's no point building this clearing yet. Might as well get more food irrigation. Dump these guys off. Money, as I said, money is always nice, but you can see right there, it just saves us a turn. That's gonna get us another person very quickly. We've got good science as well, so I'll take it for now. And yeah, we'll get another person down here. Is that also... No, it's not. I was going to say, is that also the horse resource? That horse resource would be nice to get as well. More horses give you, obviously, more food. I mean, yeah, I guess you come up here. And we'll get, like, another place set down somewhere over here. Yes, so we just want to basically claim stuff. And I guess we want to claim stuff away from the barbarians right now. We're very lucky, like, very lucky that these guys are the peaceful ones who won't destroy my regions. Or are they? No, they're not. Good. And boom, we gained another star. What did we gain that one in? We gained it in population. Very nice indeed. I mean, I'm not going to go up yet. I'm in no rush. No one else. So 3 of us have gone up right now. Me, the purple, so I can't really see, and the Numidians. I mean, if I was to go up, who would I even pick? Maybe influence, get these guys, they gain more. So you gain, so as well as that, so not only do you gain the buildings and a special unit for picking a civilization, you also gain this ability right here that lasts with you every single civilization you pick. So no matter what civ I pick, this will last with me for a long time. Persians are great for just expanding. You get loads more cities that you can just build, and obviously a ton of influence. So you can just expand out, make a ton of money, which is really nice. You have the Mauryaans, which are great, more influence and cheaper attachment of outposts, which is huge. Huns are obviously very warlike. Goths are warlike. We have the Celts, which are food. Carthaginians that are in kind of industry on rivers, which are amazing if you're like on a big island and you can just pump this out. Fortunately, we're not really surrounded by a lot of water. Greeks are really good, obviously, for science. Ascomans are good for money, just loads of money. And that's it. Oh, someone's already gone up. The Mayans. The Numidians grabbed the Mayans, who are probably one of the best civilizations because they give you faith and industry, and you can really pump that. I'm not going to pick yet. I'm gonna continue to gain some fame. The the Mayans are now a little bit further ahead of me. So I need to maybe try and get my last Agrarian star. So another 12 more pop. And maybe pick up a few more of these. We can definitely get the next maker. Definitely get the final tech. Maybe get the money, honestly. Can we retreat here? Yeah, we can. God damn. These barbarians, man. So we're going to just hide in our city, I think, there. Yeah. Yeah, so we're not going to go up yet, so there's no need to worry about that quite yet. We've just grabbed this one, which will then connect into this province, which is perfect. We also probably want to come down here and build up another city as well. So I can try and, like, grab these horses. Do I just want, like, a basic one or more food? Let's just grab a city here. We are really just trying to grab as many outposts down here as possible, just so we have them. You can grab that next turn as well. Perfect. Like, grab them horses. Obviously, getting the coffee and the gemstones is pretty good. Once this is built now, we can also spend a bit of influence. Boom. Just like that. We now have gemstones in our empire, so we now gain 2 money in all makers' quarters, which is good. That's amazing. Or market quarters, not makers, sorry. But we also gain stability. So that wasn't actually what I needed to spend my points on, but still, you know, still fine nonetheless. You also obviously have these resources here that are unknown. So until you get the appropriate tech, they could be anything.
Rapid and dangerous, the Hittites.
We just met the Hittites as well. Interesting. So nice. Roads are now built across the empire. The wheel has now been unlocked. So that will basically mean that you can see the roads now. So whenever I move across my empire, it'll be much, much easier. Or a bear. We'll just instant resolve this. Kill that. Get 10 gold. Perfect. There's no need to fight these smaller battles. But I think war is going to be coming fairly soon. So that's done very soon. How long? So we'll grab that up. So still 5 turns as well. Yeah, I really want to try and get my Harappan building down on this place as soon as I can, if I'm being honest. I might even try and chop some. How long does it take to chop these woods? 4 turns. Yeah, that'll probably complete this in 4 turns. So by chopping woods, it removes this tile and makes it into a clear tile, but it gives me a ton, or it gives me like 20 industry, which will be enough to finish this off and then maybe build something. I'm going to save all my money as well, I think, because I want to go up fairly quickly, I think. Yeah, I think I want to go up fairly quickly. We're definitely going to get another influence star. We're going to probably grab up our last science star. And obviously, I want to grab my last agrarian one as well. So I need to kind of be a bit economical. Again, I can't let all the good civs go. You can already see the Huns are now gone as well. Are the Huns near me? The Huns are up here, which is a little bit scary. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And then how much does it cost to make another city? So 510 to make another city down here. It's annoying it doesn't tell me as well how much food I would get, like, in this settlement by building a farm. So yeah, maybe we then make another city down here in the South Africa. I mean, we obviously only have a cap right now, but that's not the end of the world. Caps are meant to be broken. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, cool. I think that's the plan. So a few more settlements. So again, I don't really care about the Egyptians. We're probably going to fight the Egyptians. And we've also met the Huns, which are up here in the north, who haven't discovered me yet, which is fine. Is there anything that I can buy? So gold gives me a bit more money and stability. Don't really care too much about that. But we don't have saffron, right? Saffron gives us more food per farmer's quarters, which is probably worth getting. Even though we don't really need food, but we kind of do, though. So let's go to trade. So we can pick up some saffron. You can see right here we don't have it. So you can see that we currently have 0 of it. So how much? We can't afford it. Okay. And we're saving our gold anyway, right? Yeah, we're saving our gold anyway. Which is fine. Oh, nice. We are the first faction to gain a faith. So because I picked the population, and with the Harappans, we gain population super fast. We've now got 25 people following our culture, which is good. And now we get to pick. So stability on resources is amazing. Money on luxury resource deposits is amazing. So every single luxury resource you have, you gain 5 gold. Influence for mountains isn't actually that important. Science for strategic resources is amazing. Industry from forest and woodland is great. More food from, like, all of these are so good. I think I'm going to grab the food one, right? I mean, this is also, so let's have a look really quickly. So we do have a lot of strategic resources. And we've got, what, gained 5 money on all of them? I mean, that adds up, right? Like, already we have 1, 2, 3. That's already 15 gold, and there's so much more to gain, and a lot of more unknown ones as well. You know, as soon as these outposts are built, like, we can just do this. Gain another horse, and that also does stack as well. Gives us more food because we have the animal barns, so it's an extra 5 food. everywhere as well that has it, which is just insane. Yeah. Or do we go money? I honestly don't know what one would be best. Like, because we're eventually going to have all of this stuff, right? I honestly don't know what would be best. I mean, food is just always going to be coastal waters and lakes give you more food. Like, that just has to be better, right? Like, forest, like, more stuff on forest is good, but we don't have a lot in our capital. That's also nice because it just gives us stability everywhere on, like, the majority of our cities. This is also amazing. More science. I honestly don't know what one's better. There's like 4 of these, which is so good. I am going to pick... I'm going to pick this. This is just going to give us food constantly. And we're going to obviously take out of food at some point. You know, eventually we're not going to always be under food. We're going to decide to move out and choose something else. So, you know, it's just going to always boost our food up. And it should stay here probably next turn from like religion. We're going to gain 2 food everywhere. And now, you know, you can see like 17 food from these regions is big. And yeah, you can just wait there because I'm very scared. Let's get in masonry now. We've got the roads. We're going to go... Actually, we'll go writing. Writing's nice because you can start getting some good tech buildings. Not that tech's really that important in the early game, but it's worth thinking about. Ooh. So what do we have? More industry for the city? More money for the city? We're going to go back because I want to try and boost towards more progressive stuff. So we're going to get scribes. And that's going to be a little bit more production for the city as well. It's going to be perfect. I wish I could boost this production. Annoyingly, I can't. So I need something that's going to take 3 turns. Probably just building a warrior. Build a bit of a military force so we can obviously reclaim back our lands. It's not a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, cool. And there's no point... Really, there's no real need to do anything really right now. We'll just save our influence. We could also build a holy site, which I'm actually going to do. I'm going to stick it up here. So one of the cool things as well actually about the holy sites is I actually might not build that warrior now and do that. You can combine your production, and that's actually perfect, right? Because in 3 turns, we should chop this wood, we should finish off this outpost, and I can immediately combine it, and I can immediately start building my special food building here, which should sort these guys out for a long time. Perfect. And we can obviously utilize all of this food as well, which is great. So nice. So we'll get this shrine done, and then we'll probably call that an episode. We're already almost an hour and 10 minutes. You can tell I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely more food. More food, more people, better. And yeah, we need 6 more people, which shouldn't be too difficult because we have all these outposts. So all these outposts also, once they're built, also do generate people. You can see they've got food and they're producing people as well. Yeah, that sounds good. We're just going to save our influence because I wouldn't mind a 3rd city right now. We could also as well culturally convert these guys as well. So if we spend a little bit of money and we spend a little bit of influence, you can see that once these guys hit 100, we can actually assimilate these guys into us. We can actually make this into a city for us. Which might be a good idea. Instead of like spending my influence to gain one, just by doing this could be a really good way of doing it. We're getting 4 returns, so it's going to take a while, but I know because you still have to spend influence to assimilate them, so it's actually not worth it. Yeah, it's actually not worth it. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's get this stone ring built. The great thing about the stone rings as well is they give you loads of stability as well as faith. We're obviously battling the faith over here in the north. Oh, we are converting like crazy, though. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, we can also claim a wonder. Is there any left? Just Stonehenge, which is food. Which is food. I mean... Yeah, I guess we'll claim it. You gain fame for doing this as well. And we'll just have to find some time to build it. 16 turns. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? Could take us a while to build. We'll just stick it there next to our other building. And we can obviously also just do other stuff whilst we're there as well. So you can just do like that. And just kind of leave it on the background. Just have it placed down, ready to be built. Is nice. So nice. Oh, we don't have enough influence to grab that. We just spent it. Okay, one more turn. But nice. Yeah, by chopping down woods, you can see it's just gone down into normal farmland. We're going to try and maybe grab this coffee in our empire as well. More food per farmer. It's quite nice. Let's get another maker's quarters down. I mean, our industry is pretty good, but it could be better. Yeah. End that turn. As soon as we just get enough influence. Writing's done now as well. Perfect. We're going to attach this in. Boom. We should now have loads of food. Do that. build this here. I only 8 food. Do that. 400 gold. We'll wait a turn. We'll probably pay the money to get the hand. We should probably just do this. Gives us way more. Completes that. Nice. Another agrarian star. Oh, sorry, no, a normal star. We need one more population, and then I'm good to go up. One more tech as well, which we'll get next turn. Screw it. Let's just do the entire era in one turn, because I think I'm ready to go up now. Are they going to attack me as well? We do get some defense, right? Imagine if they destroy me. Oh my god, that would not be good. Yeah, good. They go off, thank god. So we just got about 6 stars. I think we got 3 stars there, which is huge. Yeah, we completed all of this. That's tons of fame. I think we just got our science, and we also got money as well.
The Assyrians.
So that's big. I've met everyone now as well, because my influence, I think, is starting to spread a little. Yeah, we met the Assyrians who are in Europe. Okay, interesting. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I mean, our empire's looking pretty good so far. And, yeah, there we go. Well, that's going to be... Yeah, lots of people are broken. So who's still left? We've got... So we've got money-producing guys in Faith, which isn't bad. And some pretty deadly warriors by the looks of it. It has large zone of control that can't be ignored. Celts are so good for food, but I don't think I need more food. Like, expansionist guys as well. Expansionism is pretty hard to get. I might just go Carthaginians. We are... we're only... we're not really on coast, though. Yeah, Carthaginians would not be a good play here whatsoever. Well, I'm going to leave up to you guys. You guys decide. Let me know who you think I should be in the comments. So these are the guys who are left. We have the Assumites right here, which are really good for money. And money is good in the game, for sure. These great obelisks as well will give us cash per adjacent market quarters. So we could really start to pump some cash. Egyptians, I don't think is good. Like, this is a really good building if you're on a lot of sea. But we don't have a lot of sea in our empire. Celts are also good, and we could just keep on going, just pumping out soldiers. We could also go Goths, though. Gothic cavalry, get some influence and faith, and look just to take some people on. Like, look to just kill the Egyptians early and take all of Africa. The Murians as well. This is probably the faction I would pick. Gives me a bit of influence, gives me more influence, and allows me to... Yeah, this is probably the faction I would pick. However, the expansionism... Oh, no, this is the influence one. Yeah, this is actually not too bad. Yeah, so I'd probably pick these guys, I think. This is going to be a trait that's going to be good throughout the game. And also gives me some influence. And also some research as well. And obviously we could pick the Romans if you guys wanted to. That's also something we could definitely do. Which this is pretty good as well. Gives us some stability and other stuff like that. Is not bad. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Obviously, if you want to keep on seeing this series on the channel, make sure to drop a like and a comment. I'll see you guys in the next one.